Hey yogis, today we're going to be really chilling out on your yoga mat. We're going to be doing some breath work, a little bit of visual drills and some slow stretches. You don't need any props apart from your yoga mat. So when you're ready, let's get started. So we're going to begin in any seated position of your choice. So I'm going to be kneeling for this, but you could sit cross-legged or on a chair. When you find that comfortable position, softly closing the eyes. Growing tall in the spine, imagining there's a piece of string tied to the crown of the head, pulling you up towards the ceiling. Allow the shoulders to settle down, belly soft, facial muscles relaxed. As we begin with our 4-part breath, so in your mind I would like you to imagine a square. On the inhale, we're imagining one side of the square. We pause for the same length of the inhale on the other side of the square. We exhale again, same length as the inhale on the pause. And at the bottom, we hold the breath for the same time. We're going to do, first of all, to a count to 4, then to 5, and then to 6. But if this counting doesn't work for you, always remember that this is your yoga practice and you can adjust accordingly. So when you're ready, just a normal breath in and out. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. And release. We're going to go for our round 2 to a count of 5. Inhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. And already you might notice sensations, whether this is challenging, whether it's making you stay in this present moment, as you can only focus on the breath. Final round, we're going to a count of 6. When you're ready, inhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. And we're going to do it one more time to the count of 6. When you're ready. Inhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. And then with the eyes still closed, if you can, we're going to come into a tabletop position. So coming onto all fours, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to inhale, drop the chest, pull the chest through the arms, push the ground away. Exhale, we're going to tuck the toes, round as much as we can, chin to chest. Cat-cow. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. 3 more times. Inhaling. Exhaling, using the full movement of the shoulders, the spine. Using the hands to really press into the ground. So maybe you're in your last round. As we begin to slightly change the movement now, we're going to imagine we're inside a barrel, and rather than going up and down, we're going in a circular motion. So the spine goes round to the side, up, side, down. So we're going in one direction, making the biggest circle we can, trying to keep the shoulders and the hips in one place, and moving the middle of our spine. Good, switch directions. Two more circles. And back to center. Come to sit back on the heels, open the eyes if they're still closed. And then we're going to do a little bit more stretching. So we're going to sit behind us, and we're going to bring our knees in front, feet on the ground. Hands behind as we rock the knees side to side. So you're going to have your feet quite wide here, so you can really drop that inside knee all the way down. And rather than slumping down behind, we're still keeping that chest lifted. Good. Two more on each side. And then we're going to have the knees come to the left. We're going to lift the torso up, and then we're going to fold over left leg. So maybe the hands are down, maybe you're coming onto forearms. We're just going to take 3 breaths here. And I want you to think about right hip coming down behind. See if you can flex in the feet. One more breath in. And slowly walking hands back in. If we're down, lift that chest up, switch to other side. So knees to the right, we face the right leg, and then we begin folding over, maybe forearms coming down, maybe staying lifted. So you choose, we've got our 3 breaths again. Left hip grounding down. Last breath. Hands walking back in, we lift that torso up. We bring knees to center, back to the left. We're going to take some side stretches. Right arm reaches up and over, maybe left forearm comes down. And then we're going to switch, right hand down, left arm up and over. One more time. Right arm back up and over. And we're turning that pinky finger in and under if you can. Last time, left arm up and over. Both hands down, we switch to the other side, knees to the right. We bring right forearm down, left arm up and over. Breathe into the left side. And we switch, left hand down, right arm up and over. So on that right arm, we can't get this far. And that's the point, we're just enjoying the stretch and this different range of motion as we switch again. And last time, switching. Good. Hands come back down. Again, we're going to drop the knees side to side. Good. Then we're going to hug the right knee in and extend the left leg. We're going to cross. I'm going to shift back a bit here. We're going to cross the right foot on top of left leg. And this might be enough for you today. Option to stay here, flexing into that left foot. Hugging the arms around the right knee. Keeping left arm hugged around the knee, we circle the right arm up to the ceiling, back around and down. We inhale the chest up, exhale eyes to the right as we twist over the right side. Now, if you feel like you want a little bit more, maybe you're going to bend into that bottom knee, bringing the heel towards the hip, still in that same twisting motion. Rather than staying here in stillness, you're welcome to add your cat and cow. Inhale, staying in the twist, lifting chest up higher. Exhale, rounding. So it might just be a tiny motion, moving with the breath, or holding the stillness. One more breath. And then inhale back to center, both hands behind, extend both legs, have a little shake, knees side to side. Let's do the same thing other side. Hug that left knee in, cross the foot over, so we've got right leg extended with nice flex in that right foot. Left arm reaches up and over, we hug that left knee as close as we can. And then we have that option, if you would like, to bend into that bottom leg. Eyes go to the left as we stay for one breath. And then we have the option to add in our cat and cow. So I really want you to think about the middle of the spine here moving, our thoracic spine. If that's a millimetre of movement, that's perfect. That's what we want. Last breath in and out. Inhale back to center, again extending both legs, just rocking them side to side. Again, coming into any seated position that you like. I'm going to come back to kneeling and we're going to do some periphery vision. So again, this really helps us to chill out because our eyes, when we can see the full visual field, it reduces our threat levels and we can relax, entering our parasympathetic nervous systems. So first of all, we're just going to keep the eyes forwards and you're going to draw some big circles still in the visual field. So arms are moving in circles. And then we're going to add on to this. We're going to start wiggling fingers. Again, keep those eyes forwards. And then keeping the circles, we're going to start taking wrist circles. So arm circles and wrist circles, keeping the hands at the edge of the visual field. Make sure to change the direction of the wrists. If you can, keep that breath slow. Back to finger wiggles. And then back to our normal circles. And this time we're going to circle the arms up, palms face in. Circle the arms, palms face down. So up, palms in. Circle down, palms face out. 2 more. Keeping them just on the edge of your visual field. So they might not be the biggest circles you've ever made. And release. We're going to close the eyes. Again, drop the shoulders down. Find that length in the spine just as we did at the beginning. Take a deep inhale into the ribcage. And a super slow exhale through the mouth. We're going to do this twice more, again extending that exhale. So you're in control of it. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale. Last one. Super slowly, we're going to blink the eyes open. Bring hands to prayer, center the chest, bowing to one another as a sign of gratitude for each other, our yoga practice and our community as always. Thank you so much for joining me and I can't wait to see you in our next session.